Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the series Prelims Mastery. Now this is the part 3 of the 3-part series of December 2nd week's MCQ solving. I hope the part 1 and part 2 both have a kind of added value to your conceptual knowledge, and I hope the part 3 would do the same. Okay, so without much further delay here, let's begin the part 3, the final part of December 2nd's Prelims Mastery. The first one. Which of the following statements are correct about National Pharmaceutical Pricing Authority, NPPA? The first one, the statement says it is under the Ministry of Health and Family Affairs. The second one says recently NPPA increased the prices of essential drugs for the first time in public interest. What do you think? Pause the video and then get back. Okay, so let's check. Alright, it says only two. Only second statement is the right statement. The first statement, it says that it is under Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. No, it is under the Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers. Okay, the pharmaceutical, mostly people, they take a guess, and they say that pharmaceutical might come under the Ministry of Health. No, it comes under the Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers. Okay, the second one is a right statement here. Now this NPPA was recently in news because they increased the price of some of the essential drugs. They are the one who controls the prices. They regulates the price of the essential drugs in our country here. Okay, let's go to the next one. Which of the following statements are correct? The first one, Schedule 9 of Indian Constitution includes union list, state list and concurrent list. The second one says defense and citizenship subjects are included in the concurrent list. So what do you guys think? Which one of these statements are correct here? Pause the video and let's get back. Okay, so let's check the answer. It says neither of them are right. Schedule 9 of the Indian Constitution doesn't include union list, state list or the concurrent list. The union, state and concurrent list are included in the Schedule 7 of the Constitution. The Schedule 9 was made to kind of put some laws there which can be hidden from the judicial review. But however, later Supreme Court in one of its judgments said that none of the laws can be hidden from the judicial review. Whichever laws which were made post of 1973. Okay, now that's Schedule 9. In this case, union list, state list and concurrent list comes under Schedule 7. Defense and citizenship are the subjects of union list. Okay, now why this question is here and why you see these two statements here? These were in the news of late. There was this discussion going on that after the Citizenship Amendment Act which was passed in the Parliament, some of the states were saying that they would not allow this in their respective states, to which the Home Minister said that the citizenship is a subject of a union. Okay, now and state government doesn't have any of their say there. Okay, so state government, they have to implement in their respective states. They don't have any choice. Okay, the next one. Which is our national aquatic animal? Indian star tortoise, Indian mackerel, Gangetic dolphin and D. dugong. So which one of the animals do you think is a national aquatic animal of India? Let's check the answer, and the answer is C. Gangetic dolphin. Okay, so please remember this. The next one. Which of the following statements are correct about the National Ganga Council? It is chaired by the Minister of Jal Shakti. It comprises of chief ministers from 5 states, UP, Uttarakhand, Bihar, West Bengal and Jharkhand, and 9 union ministers and a Niti Aayog vice chairman. So this is the composition of National Ganga Council as per this statement. Okay, the third statement says it is established under the provisions of the Environment Protection Act of 1986. So what do you think? Is it A 1 and 3, B 2 and 3, C 2 only, D 1, 2 and 3? So let's understand. It says B 2 and 3 only, and the first is the wrong statement here. It is chaired by the Prime Minister of India and not the Minister of Jal Shakti. And yes, of course, the second statement is right, because all the 5 states through which Ganga flows, all the states which have their banks on the borders of Ganga, They are all part of this very National Ganga Council, and apart from them, the 9 union ministers and Niti Aayog vice chairman is also the part of this, and it is established under the provisions of Environmental Act of 1986. Let's go to the next one. Which of the following statements are correct? Mess Ainak has one of the world's largest copper deposits. The second one, it is situated in Afghanistan. So what do you think? Let's check. It says C, both are right. Now here is the Afghanistan map, and you can see here you have Kabul, this very star mark, and just beside Kabul, the red dot here is the Mess Ainak copper mine. And why this is in news? This is in news because the Chinese one belt one road project, in that this one belt is passing through this Mess Ainak copper mine, and they are trying to extract the copper mine. They are trying to exploit this very place here, for which Afghanistan people are quite against. Okay, so hence this is in news. The next one, India Skills Report 2019-20 is released by who? The first one, People Strong and Confederation of Indian Industry, Ministry of Labour, Ministry of HRD, Niti Aayog. So what do you think? Who has released this very report, India Skills Report of 2019 and 20? Let's check. It says A, People Strong and Confederation of India Industries. They, People Strong in association with CII, they have come up with this very report here. Okay, now what this report signifies, this report actually consists of an in-depth study of employability amongst the fresh candidates joining the workforce. So whoever candidates who are graduating, it actually determines how employable are they. Okay, so this report is about that. Let's go to the next one. Which of the following statements are correct about Climate Change Performance Index 2020? Now, Climate Change Performance Index is released by German Watch. India ranks 9th in the 2020 reports, and India has secured the highest position among Asian nations, all the Asian nations. So what do you think? Is option A, that is 1, 2, 3, all the 3 statements are correct? Only 1 and 3 are correct? Only 1 and 2 are correct? Or 2 and 3 are right here? Let's check the answer. So it says A, 1, 2, 3, all the 3 statements are right. Now this very Climate Change Performance Index was recently presented at the Climate Summit in Madrid, COP25. Okay, and it is designed by the German Environmental and Developmental Organization, German Watch. Now nations' performances are assessed based on 14 indicators in the following 4 categories. That is the greenhouse gas emissions, renewable energy, energy use, and climate policy. So these are the 4 parameters on which a nation is judged. Okay, and kind of they are given the ranking here, and India ranks 9th in the 2020 reports, and it has secured the highest position among all the Asian nations. And let me tell you, not only Asian nations, it has also secured the highest position among all the BRICS nations. Okay, now what this signifies, this signifies that India is doing a lot regarding the climate change. So India has taken a leadership position here. It is doing everything it can do to curtail the emission of greenhouse gases. Okay, the next one. Which of the following statements are incorrect about Atal Bhujal Yojana? Atal Bhujal Yojana. Bhujal is the underground water. Okay, so the first statement says it aims to improve groundwater management in priority areas in the country through community participation. The second says it's a central sector scheme with 50-50, 50:50 funding between Government of India and World Bank. And the third statement says it is under the Ministry of Drinking Water and Sanitation. So what do you think? Which of the 3 statements here are right? Let's check the answer. And it says D, 3 only. Only the third statement is the incorrect statement. The question actually asks us to identify the incorrect statement. So D is the incorrect. It is under the Ministry of not Drinking Water and Sanitation, but it is under the Ministry of Jal Shakti. Okay, now this very Yojana is a central sector scheme. There are 2 kinds of schemes. One is a central sector scheme, and the second one is central sponsored scheme. In central sponsored scheme, both state government and central government actually they do the funding. Okay, but here in central sector scheme, it is the central government which entirely does the funding here, and as it is said here, 50-50 funding between the government of India and World Bank. That means the union government, okay, the central government is taking the other half of the funding here from the World Bank, maybe as a grant in aid or maybe as a loan. Okay, so let's go to the next question. Which of the following statements are true about rare earth metals? Rare earth metals. First one, they are very scarcely and rarely available on the planet Earth. Second, rare earth metals are in great demand because of their usage in high-end technology. The third one says significant rare earths minerals found in India include ilmenite, sillimanite, garnet, zircon, monazite and rutile. So these are the rare earth materials or minerals found in India. So what do you think? Which of the following threes are, the three statements are right here? Let's check the answer. And it says D, 2 and 3. 2 and 3. The first statement is a wrong statement. Rare earth metals doesn't mean that they are rarely found on earth. No, it is actually quite contrary, quite opposite to the name. It is very, abundantly available. Okay, so there is no interrelation between its name and its availability. Though it is called as rare, it is not usually rare. But however, it is considered as very important because all the new technologies, they use this very rare earth metals. Okay, and yes, these are some of the minerals here like ilmenite, sillimanite, garnet, zircon, monazite and rutile are found in India. Okay, the next one. Which of the following statements are true about National Financial Reporting Authority, NFRA? And this is the last question of the third part of December 2nd week's Prelims Mastery. The first statement, it is a regulatory body proposed as per Companies Act 2013 to establish and enforce accounting and auditing standards. Second statement, once set up, the current powers of the Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, that is ICAI, to regulate chartered accountants will be transferred to this very National Financial Reporting Authority, NFRA. So what do you think? Pause it, think, and then you can play the video. So let's check. It says, see, both are right here. So NFRA is more, if it comes into the picture, if it is, kind of implemented. Now, if a body of NFRA is created, an authority is created, which is as per the Companies Act of 2013, then it would replace Institute of Chartered Accountants of India as a regulatory body of chartered accountants. Now, going further, after this very authority is in place, right now, as I said, it is not in place. Once it is in place, then the regulatory work of the Chartered Accountants of India will be taken care by the NFRA. Okay, so this completes the 10 questions of the part 3. I hope you were able to solve questions. Most of the questions, if not, you had an opportunity here to understand and learn newer concepts. So congratulations. In case you have solved it, congratulations. In case not, then congratulations, because you got an opportunity to learn new concepts. Okay, so let's meet again next week with the December 3rd week's Prelims Mastery. Till then, take care and do not forget to like the video, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Take care. All the best. Bye bye.